in the Course, the Christ just simply means the truth in you, that part of you that is without an ego. That is what God created originally, that we all share. It's the light in you, the truth in you, the Christ in you. It does acknowledge the Christ in Jesus. And that was, according to the Course, the mission of that man when he was walking in a body was to show us the truth of us, the Christ in us, and show us what we are and will eventually fully express again. And the Christ in us is not the ego of us. The ego is that part of us that isn't aware of the Christ in us, part of us that thinks it's something else and separate from each and every other one and separate from what created it, which will never be true ultimately, but we can believe it's true and therefore have an experience as if it were true. So remember, the Course says that illusions are no less powerful in their capacity to create reality for you and to affect your peace of mind than is the truth. If I could say one thing, the Course doesn't really say this specifically in these words, but I think it's leaning in this direction. It's something I say to people: stop believing and start receiving. We'd be way better off if we just stop believing. The truth is true whether I believe it or not. Truth does not need my belief in order to be true, right? What does need my belief in order to seem real to me? The only thing that needs your belief to exist is a lie or an illusion. The truth doesn't need your belief. If we give up the believing thing and just allow and receive, you will know the truth. And anything that comes in, like if you just receive me tonight, I'm asking you, don't believe me, just receive me, receive what the Course has to say. Anything I say, I'm just a human, I'm just an idiot that thinks he's a bag of bones and water, right? So I'm not going to do this perfectly, but whatever comes out of me with the intention of delivering the truth, and you have an intention of receiving the truth, all of what's not true or not accurate, you could say, in what I say, or the inaccuracy will fall away. My words will still be a vehicle for the truth for you if you are willing to receive the truth and not trying to believe me or anything that I'm saying, right? I don't need you to believe me. The Course doesn't need you to believe it. That's a way of being in the world, being receptive, genuinely receiving what's around you. Forgiveness is the act or the practice of letting go of what we are projecting onto this person, place, or thing, and being willing to receive the truth instead. So that's forgiveness. And that can become a posture for you. We can move through the world that way. And when we do that, miracles abound. Miracles are there all the time. The only reason we're not seeing them or experiencing them is because we're not receiving them. We're too busy projecting. The miracle is right there, right next to the problem is the miracle. Right next to the pain and suffering is the miracle, but we're too busy projecting the pain and suffering to receive the miracle. If you get into that receptive posture, the miracle is yours. You receive it. And so the Course says, for every problem you have, every issue, every challenge, everything you've asked or prayed for help for, the help is already given. It's already a done deal. It's just a matter of your receptivity, your readiness to receive the miracle that's been given. The Christ in you is very still. He looks on what he loves and knows it as himself. And thus does he rejoice at what he sees, because he knows that it is one with him and with his Father, his Creator. Specialness, too, takes joy in what it sees. By the way, anything can make you special. It doesn't have to be good and great. It can be bad. To the ego, it doesn't matter. You can be special because you have some sort of whatever disability or problem or issue, or you can be special because you're Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful. It's usually some combination thereof. But specialness is about separation. It's about keeping you different than others, or others different, relative to you or each other. Specialness, too, takes joy in what it sees, although it is not true. So what specialness sees, or what the ego sees as special, is not true. Yet what you seek for is a source of joy as you conceive it. So it's saying whatever we're looking for, we believe is the source of our joy, whether we're searching for specialness or not, right? And so what you wish is true for you. This is the power of belief. It's true for you. What you wish for is true for you. Nor is it possible that you can wish for something and lack faith that it is so. Wishing makes real as surely as does will create. So the Course makes a distinction between wishing and willing. And anything that's willed is of God. And our God's will is our true will. While we are unaware of our true self, we get caught up in wishing. Wishing is what we do when we think we lack. When we will, we're generating or creating by extending ourselves because we know what we are. So we're willing into existence more love. When we wish, we're wishing for things because we think we lack love when we lack in general. So we're wishing for something outside of us to come to us to make us okay.